Let's go to our next story. You know, politicking is in the air, and so prominent politicians, including a former Kaduna State hemsman, Nasir El-Rufai, and a former presidential candidate, Major Hamza Al-Mustapha, if you remember, met with the leadership of the Social Democratic Party, the SDP, all in a bid to strategize ahead of 2027 general election. Even so, rumors of defection rent the air. El-Rufai has denied planning to dump the APC, just as Delta Governor Sheriff Oberevori has dismissed the rumor that he was planning to defect from the PDP to the APC today. So more drama.
Yeah, that's the governor of my place. We heard it, but he has denied it. So, but time shall tell. You know, with time, we
at least if he jumps ship, now we go report.
Well, nothing surprises me anymore in Nigerian political space. Nothing at all. On Atiku and all that, El-Rufai and Atiku men meeting, it's not about the meeting. It's not about the gathering. You know, it's not because from what I've seen, I didn't see anything different from the. And if you keep churning out the same thing, it will keep giving you the same result over and over again.
Yeah.
El-Rufai meets Al-Mustapha, SDP, and you know, what is tangible in that? No, I don't.
The just keeps you guessing.
Yeah, no, I don't think they are serious. Seriously speaking, I don't see anything, you know, tangible. You can't take anything tangible from that gathering. Definitely politicians want to gather, to make noise, to send signals. But I'm looking at the tangibles. I'm looking at the concrete reason for that gathering. I mean, you can't be fielding the same person all the time and expect same results. Nigerians are familiar. Nigerians are politically aware right now. And there are certain things they don't want. If you want to do something, do it different. Let's see. I mean, you're plotting for 2027. And using the same old strategy, El-Rufai days, Atiku and the gather. I mean, how does it threaten me?
Yeah.
If you're doing it for the purpose of unseating the present occupant of Aso Rock, I can assure you that it won't go anywhere. I mean, it's just nothing. It won't happen.
We've been
with
there
what
before.
I'm saying now, yeah.
Totally,
because I'm not seeing anything tangible.
Right from the
if you want to do it, I mean, I'm not seeing anything.
From the Second Republic, over 40 years ago, BK will remember, grouping, you know, just to unseat, for the purpose of unseating an incumbent, had come and gone.
I do not see anything wrong in people.
Definitely, of course. Gathering
with the intention of unseating the incumbent. The incumbent president worked with like minds to unseat the PDP. The PDP had boasted that they would be in power for decades upon decades. But Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu galvanized the opposition, because in my view was the leader of the opposition at that time.
Oh yeah.
He galvanized the opposition, and they successfully unseated a ruling party. They successfully unseated the ruling party. The crisis, they feasted from the crisis in the PDP.
Okay.
Which we first got alarmed about the fact that in the ruling party, members, including governors, walked out on a sitting president. Jonathan was a sitting president for the first time in African history. His own party members walked out on him. That was the first signal that PDP was going to implode.
All was not well.
Now, some governors left the party outright. Some who had contested primaries left the party. People like Atiku Bagudu today. Atiku Bagudu was in the PDP, came into Nigeria, joined PDP, won the senatorial by-election, and he wanted to contest for governor. He saw that, oh, this PDP people, they are not going to allow him to be governor. Atiku Bagudu moved to the APC.
Okay.
and became their governorship candidate. The same way that Otom tried to become governor in PDP.
Okay.
And suddenly he moved to the APC. They both won election. So APC reaped bountifully from the crisis within the PDP. We had what was called the NPDP at that time.
Yeah.
People like Bukola Saraki.
Rotimi Amechi.
Yes, Rotimi Amechi. They contested election under the banner of APC, and APC did the unexpected. APC defeated the incumbent government, the incumbent party. Yes, you could argue that it was just 4 percentage points, but that was a record. And once that happened, people will today feel that, look, we can unseat Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yeah.
What is there? So we are going to see a lot of this coming together. What I do know is that if they attempt to form a party, a fresh party, they are going nowhere. They can come together, but it is also selfishness on the part of the opposition that makes it difficult for them to win elections.
Yeah.
Because usually they will not step down for one another. Because I would have expected that in the last, just before the last election, that Kwankwaso and Peter Obi will work together. But when people even ask Kwankwaso, are you going to step down? Well, he saw it as an insult. He got angry.
Oh yeah.
Tata, he met me in politics. You are saying I should step down. Well, are you out of your mind? So why, meaning? You know? So how can you have that kind of mindset and you think that you are going to defeat an incumbent? Because it's not enough. Yes, the Nigerians will be angry. Yes, we were buying petrol at so amount. Tinubu came, and today we are buying at about 900, and depending on where you are buying from, over 1,000 naira. But you need organization.
Consensus.
Emotions do not win election. Anger must be aligned with organization. For you to be able to win an election. It's not a noise making on social media. We've seen clearly. The noise making on social media does not go anywhere in an election. People can make all the noise that they want to.
You didn't come to vote.
Yes, many of them. Some people will say, okay, look, you are contesting an election. You have about 1 million followers or even 10 million followers. Go into election, let us see whether those followers
will 500,000.
It will not translate to votes. That's the nature of our politics. That you have 1 million followers on X does not mean that if you stand for election that
physical followers,
so that is the thing. They cannot, if they try to form a new party, they will not go far. It's not easy to form a new party and expect that that party will win. Even APC, despite the overwhelming support, he still defeated Jonathan with just 4 percentage points. That point has to be made clear to show to you that despite the groundswell of opposition against Jonathan in the north, where in some ways they didn't even want him to campaign, in Kano, to even paste Jonathan's posters, they needed to get an armor tank. And it was in the night, on the eve of his campaign in that state, it was in the night that they were pasting, backed by armor personnel carrier. Yet, you only lost that election by 4 percentage points. So to defeat an incumbent is not easy. You need to organize yourself. You need to brush aside selfishness. But I know that that is a difficult thing. That selfishness, to brush it aside and say, no, I step down for you because you are younger. You expect Kwankwaso, for example. Kwankwaso expects that Atiku should step down for him. That Atiku has been there for too long. Is he the only person? You know, he was attacking northern leaders the other day, that they always force the candidate on us. He was referring to Atiku. And he called Atiku an 80-year-old liar. You know, how do you work together with someone that you've been abusing?
It will be tough. It will be tough. I don't see them forming an alliance. They'll work.
As they say, in politics, 5 minutes is a long time.
It's a long time. A lot of things can happen.
Before you close your eyes and open them, 2027 is here.
It's here already.
And how do you reconcile this to what we are discussing? The opposition will always blame the incumbent party of causing their own wahala.
That's the function of opposition. But constructively matters a lot. when you criticize constructively. Yeah. Because the citizens themselves are seeing it. You know, when government goes wrong, we will see before the opposition comes in. Play, it can be an opposition and then still carry the citizens along. Yeah. Put them, like what's going on now. I said so before we came on here. Things that are changing already in the country. You know, in terms of electricity, we may not like the prices, but the fact is that for some time, some places in Nigeria, majority of places are not having electricity. This is the first time in Yuletide period. It's November, December, January. There are no fuel queues. Let's be realistic here. Let's be truthful. So when our opposition comes, and I'm happy they didn't latch on this. Yeah. So when you do the right thing, the opposition is there to criticize you when you derail. Yeah. But don't just criticize for criticizing purposes. After all,
the opposition is there to keep a ruling
party in check. There's no problem. There's no problem. Do it. Because the present APC, we know what APC did to PDP then, and they were more aggressive as an opposition party. Yes. But right now, I'm sorry to say, we don't have opposition. When you're even talking about maybe once in a while, people will speak, and then Atiku will follow. That's not opposition. I'm not seeing opposition politics, and I don't see how this will lead to the defeat of the present administration in 2027. It's not possible. Yeah. We don't have opposition. Let's be realistic here. We do not have opposition since 2023.
They are listening to
maybe it's going to happen, but right now we don't have. We hear about individuals. We don't have a political party. Labour Party is not. Labour Party is in disarray. We have and then the PDP. I mean, we know what's going on. So
but there's still time for them to.
That's why I said maybe tomorrow.
Let's not dismiss.
No, I'm not dismissing them, but maybe tomorrow.
No, they may not be doing it right. They are watching us.
They may not be doing it right at the moment, and I'm calling their attention to it. Maybe they need to strategize.
They should not blame the ruling party.
They cannot. Why would they blame the ruling party? I mean, do your thing well, because nobody is.
Keep your
the ruling party is playing their politics.
Keep your house in order.
It's as simple as that. Play your position. We don't have it.
You can't stop a cat from micing.
At all. We know now when APC was in the opposition. Why can't we have? We don't have opposition right now, and that. It makes the atmosphere interesting. It makes it interesting. We're not seeing it now. I mean, so I can't blame the present administration if they are using the opportunity.
People do that.
If you're a good politician, you do that. So I don't blame them. So they need to step up their game. Simple.
Using your teeth.
And to fight. When it gets
it's a fight. So using your
fight is
biting your bite. Tyson was involved.
And then this will
with Vander Holyfield. I remember. Their own the boxing is governed by rules. He started eating up Vander Holyfield's ears. Yeah. He chewed it and he spit it out.
Otio.
I remember.
In taking this home, therefore, we are saying to the opposition, look on the inside. They say
you should learn from
a tiger's stripes are on the outside. Man's own are on the inside. So mend fences. It is not too late, except that in politics, 5 minutes, as I said, is a long time.
Be prepared to make sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
If you are not prepared to make sacrifice.
That's number one.
You are not prepared for
it. Most important. You are not prepared to play opposition.
To make big gains in politics.
People,
where you need to make concessions, you make concessions.
Yeah.
There are people who will say, I have the chance to win, but I know that if I win, I may not win the general election. You step down. Oh, age is not on my side. Let me allow a younger person
to come forward.
That shot. I'm sure that Kwankwaso is frustrated that Atiku at his age
is not considering
him. He thinks that, okay, being a younger person, someone like Atiku should have said, oh, okay, I'm going to back you. But he can see that the way it's going, Atiku is still gaining support more than him in the north because he is unable to win beyond Kano. Even Jigawa beside Kano. He couldn't win Jigawa State. So it see things that Atiku is his major opponent in northern Nigeria. That's why he got so angry last week and he was calling northern leaders' names. He called
always
Atiku
supporting one person.
a liar at 80 and all that. So you need to concede. Where you need to concede to a younger person. There's nothing
bad.
If you want to win, you cannot win without the heart of sacrifice.
That's it. Yeah, and of course, the viewer must recall that our business here is simple. We interrogate issues that come before us. We give context and clarity to that topic. Biko, we thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Tony, many thanks for your intervention.
Thank you so much.
That will just about do it on the program today. Watch a repeat broadcast of this one later tonight at 11. And don't forget to join us on Sunday between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. for a 2-hour stint. We are also on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Bye-bye now. Take care.